welcome back to my channel. It is your fave, the Aquarian Alchemist. I am back. Do you know why I'm back? I told y'all I would be back, and I am back with the Shadowwork Readings. It's about that time, okay? All right, we have what? 3 months left of 2021. We really got to get our stuff together, people. Okay, we really need to look at ourselves and see what areas do we need to improve. What do we need to get busy with? What do we need to be dealing with on a mental, spiritual, and emotional level? Okay, I just want to say, if this is your first time to my channel, thank you for stopping by. If you are here because you are a loyal subscriber, then you already know I love you because you're loyal. Now, I want to thank all of you for your donations, for your new subscribes. I definitely appreciate it. If you are unfamiliar with shadow work, this is your first time here, I will give some information in the description box, but it is when you are taking the time to look at those things about yourself that are not the best qualities, the things that tend to get you in trouble, the things that you don't want other people to know about, and the things that are ultimately hindering you and holding you back from living your best life. Okay, so we're about to dig into the shadow work. I'm going to see what is your shadow work area, what's holding you back, how it's showing up in your life, and give you some advice on how you can turn this thing around. Okay, while we have time. All right, so we're always grateful and thankful to our ancestors, angels, and the Most High, the Holy Spirit, for blessing and keeping us in perfect peace and protection during these readings. This reading is going to be, I didn't even say, but I'm going to go with the earth signs because we're still in Virgo season, I believe. So let's get started with the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do we have for the earth signs? Okay, first card out, atonement. Try to get a couple of these and see. What do we have for the earth sign, Spirit? What do they need to know? What do they need to work on these next 3 months? Sacrifice. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for the earth signs? Okay, I'll keep those 3. Now, atonement is like basically like repenting almost. It's like doing something to make a situation that you may have messed something up, you may have caused a problem. This is when you're atoned for something. It's like you are making some type of sacrifice for that act, for that deed, for whatever that you did that was undesirable or that caused harm or pain to another person. Okay, y'all know when these shadow work readings I read a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna have a special treat for y'all at the end. I'm gonna be working with some new cards so we can get even more answers into what we need to be doing. Okay, so yeah, atonement is like, you know, being depressed because, you know, you're basically reaping what you sow, or you are going through something unpleasant, okay, or you need to do something. Okay, so it says accepting the full burdens of responsibility, the fair as well as the unfair, with no discount. Accepting pain is a way to survive the pain. Not all things burn, but some should. Atonement is about paying bills, unadulterated, unfiltered, non-negotiated. It's about full and open acceptance of consequences. and a little more. It's also about paying for the price of others, letting go of all the ifs and buts and taking it all in, whether it's ours to take or another's to shoulder. If you have a piece of what puts you at fault, normally you would try to separate it and weigh it evenly with what makes others fault. With what makes others at fault. Sometimes we need a clean slate, and this is done by going through it all, praying more than to do, to create closure, to forgive yourself, for others. You take the dark end so that others can stay in the light, even if they don't deserve it, even if you don't deserve it. Okay. When I think about this, when I look at this off the bat, I'm saying this is someone here who has taken too much, who has taken more than they have given. Okay, and now it's like someone is going to be forced to give in some way, or they need to give in some way in order to help level the playing field. They need to, somebody here, you or somebody else that you could be dealing with, needs to atone and make some type of a sacrifice. I want to read a little bit on sacrifice, but I'm not going to read. Y'all know I don't like reading all of this. It's a lot of reading. Okay. This is the stage of anger, but even if I have to break apart, as long as it serves a purpose, I've accepted my duty, and in my release, I found freedom. Okay? There's a strong power in sacrifice. Your fears, your hopes, they are all changed to a small world. Our sense of self, you know, I don't feel like reading all this. Listen, we know what sacrifice is, okay? We know sacrifice is paying one thing for another, okay? We got that. The temple of my body came out. I have never drawn that card before, okay? Someone is very depressed. Someone here is, this is the dark, this is what is weighing on you right now. It's this depression, it's the dark side, it's being upset, okay? It says, my body is a temple of my soul. It has no secrets to me. I feel I am not worth enough. I'm going to read this because I've never read it before. This card is about the darkness in the body. Culture can make us take distance from what is our corporality. Okay. So many religions and customs, for instance, demonize sex in many different ways, lacing it with guilt, as an assassination could lace food with poison. As an assassin could lace food with poison. On the other side, we are collaborators in cheapening our body, hiding it, being shamed by it, selling it, giving it away for nothing. It happens when we accept an abusive relationship, when we refuse to respect the body of another. Or more simply, when we do things like being too lazy to eat healthy. Our body is a temple. It cannot be defiled. We can take a shower, raise our chin, feel proud. It's our body, ours. I'm getting some deep messages right now. Let's see. How is this showing up in the life of the earth signs? We have atonement, sacrifice, and the temple of my body. You know, somebody could be having a health concern right now due to the way they've been living their life, the things they've been doing. Gluttony just came to mind. Needing too much of something. Yeah. Someone is being promiscuous, okay? Someone is being needing a lot of lovers, a lot of sex. And this is whether they're in a relationship or not. Okay, child is coming out, okay? That's weird. How is this atonement showing up in our lives? How is atonement showing up in the life of the earth signs? Concern, okay? How is this atonement showing up in the lives of the earth signs? Okay, I just got with this sacrifice and the child and the high honor. It's like a message of concern. Okay, so getting this sacrifice and this child and this high honor, it's like someone's children or someone that used to look up to you is looking down on you, or they're not seeing you in this high honor anymore, or you're losing your high honor, or you're cheapening your high honor by not stepping up into that plate, not stepping up to who you are supposed to be, who you claim to be. Okay. Anything else for the earth signs? Also getting someone, okay. Also getting someone neglecting their children. Not making the sacrifice, like being a parent, but not really making the sacrifices that parents need to make and have to make at times. I'm getting that. Like, even though you're a parent or you have children, you're still putting yourself first, your needs first. And no matter how they're affecting you. So see, yeah, somebody that could be, someone's like not respecting their marriage, not respecting their partnership. Yeah. Yeah, courting other lovers, having secret flings, secret affairs. This is, hey, this is that shadow work. We're doing it. This could also be due to things that have happened to you as a child by people that you trust, are held in high regard, which can, a child being abused, a teenager, a young adolescent being abused sexually at an early age can sometimes cause hypersexuality, okay? Which shows up as having almost an unquenchable thirst for sex, needing it all the time. And that's where these multiple lovers, affairs, flings, all this type of stuff comes into play. I'm not here to judge nobody. We're here to do that shadow work. Okay? We're here to look at it because we don't want to think about it. We want to sneak text and I'll be back, I'm going to the store and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And really, there's some other activities going on. Okay? Let's get to the root cause of this. Spirit is trying to bring you to the root causes because something that happened to you as a child by someone you held in high honor, high regard, an official person, a family member, a priest, a preacher, an uncle, a father, a friend of the family, a mother, somebody, that you trusted as a child. That you looked up to. You see how this little girl, she's looking up. Come on, y'all. We're gonna get through this. But yeah. Yeah. And this is goes to show you right here. This is it right here. When you don't see someone's life hasn't been all that it could be. Now they're in a place of having to atone, having to sacrifice. Why? Because they've had these issues for years probably. Haven't went to counseling. Haven't gotten therapy. Haven't even probably talked to anybody about it. Just been holding it all inside and acting it out through sex. On the low. Or in secret. Or not in secret. Yeah, passion. Passion ignited, on fire, and people don't understand. They don't understand that somebody was coming in your room every night. So now you need it every night, twice a day, or 3 times a day, or every 45 minutes. You need to have an orgasm. You need to have an ejaculation because now your nervous system is dysregulated. We can talk about this. This is the safe place to talk about this. This is the shadow work reading. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your counselor. But I'm here to shed some light on what's going on in your life, what could be affecting you negatively or someone that you're dealing with. It's deeper than being a hoe. It's deeper than being a thought. It's deeper than him being a whoremonger or whatever. It's deeper than that. You know, there's these little songs out here. You know, you got people like the girl, I can't even think of P word everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got that kind of stuff going on, and people that feeds into that energy of that lustful energy, that over sexualization energy. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with sex. So here's the thing, which makes it difficult for people. Sex is a natural thing. It's something that our bodies are equipped with, able to have, able to enjoy. The issue is when your sexual activities is causing you issues and problems, which is meaning you are not behaving in a healthy manner. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not getting checkups. You're not using protection. You're not communicating with your partners about what's going on with you and how much sex you need, or you're not the only person I'm sleeping with. This is what causes the problems. Self-awareness. Do I really enjoy doing this? Why am I doing this? Do I really want it, or do I feel like I'm supposed to be doing it because they used to make me do it all the time? You know, these are the type of things that you want to look at in shadow work. When you're working on yourself, when you're looking at yourself. Okay, dang, I got 8 kids. I don't want all these kids. You know, or dang, this is my 3rd time to the clinic. You know, dang, I don't care, I gotta have it. Dang, that smell won't go away. You know what I'm saying? It's showing up in your life. It's showing up in your life because spirit is trying to get your attention, saying, hey, look. This is the issue, baby. This is the issue. Everything ain't copacetic. Okay? Somebody lit that fire in you. And it's been burning. Yeah. The universe card just, you know, the universe. Now see, I'm just getting right here. This Passion Ignited card, and then the universe card. It's like the passion is there for a reason, okay? The passion doesn't have to be acted out in sex, through sex. It can be acted out in creative ways. It can be acted out in owning a business, doing your business, volunteering, helping people in all these different ways. And I know it's not the same. It's not the same feeling. It's not the same sensation. However, it's a safer situation if you're now dealing with, you know, STDs and life-changing and life-altering illnesses, court cases, and all this type of thing based off of some unhealed trauma. Healing is real. Like, you can heal. No matter how long it's went on. No matter how many times. No matter how many partners you've had. You can still heal and say, you know what? I'm good. I'm not here to demonize sex. Or think, or tell you, oh, it's a bad thing. It's, you know, not to have it, not to do it. But the point of all this, and I'm going to keep coming back to this, is it's affecting your life in a negative way. That's why it's coming up in a shadow work reading. Somebody here, addiction didn't come up, but somebody is dealing with a sexual addiction. Number 1. There's someone here that could be attracted to children. Okay? There's someone here that their behavior is causing them to have to pay. Whether that's monetarily, whether that's with being sick, whether that's with losing a relationship or a marriage. This is what I'm seeing. We're going to get some advice cards. Something about there's a relationship. Someone's in an unhealthy relationship who is also causing a lot of problems. See, lover. Okay. Yeah. Shadow work. Shadow work. The shadow work is, and it just came out. Okay. These are the professional high priestess cards. You got karmic. You got lover. You got cords, and you got relationships. So this is your shadow work area of concern. Is really taking a good look at the relationships that you have had, and continue to form with people. Okay, are you creating relationships from a healthy place? Are you creating relationships from trauma? Are you trauma bonding with people? Your trauma speaking to my trauma, so let's trauma act out together. Let's act out our trauma together. You know, what is it? You know what I mean? A lot of times people that you have slept with before will come back and try to dip back in because they already know. If you've been with somebody before and you have an insatiable appetite for sex, they know that about you. They know that about you. So they're going to try to pull on that cord. Come here. Remember me? And you know, I'm in a relationship now, I can't be doing that. No, I'm married now, I can't be doing that. Well, maybe. You know, it's time to get real. It's time to get real with yourself, and it's time to get real with the people that you love. Okay? It's time to stop this undercover lover stuff. You know, because it's a lot going on. You know, it's very obvious. You know, sacrifice, temple of body, lovers, pathway, relationships, lover, karmic. These relationships are draining somebody. They're draining your youth. They're draining your vitality. They're draining your passion. You think they're fueling you, but they're really draining you. They're taking from you. That's what you need to realize. Okay? I know it's hard. It's hard because it's not your fault. That's the thing. This atonement and this sacrifice card said, even if it's not your fault, it's not your fault what someone did to you. If someone abused you and hurt you as a child, it's not your fault. Healing is your responsibility. If you want to live a life and, you know, have all the things. Yeah, somebody's not looking at the big picture, living for the moment. Okay? What do you need to release? Think about what you need to release. Okay? Because somebody here, there's some behaviors that need to be released. These behaviors, these actions, these relationships are at the point where they are detrimental to your life and your lifestyle, to your health. A fiery climax approaches. The Tower didn't come out. There's a couple cards that I didn't do my regular tarot. You know, it's weird. A fiery climax approaches. My regular tarot deck almost caught on fire. Somebody could be having a sexually transmitted disease. And you remember, what was her name? Left Eye? Remember she set her husband's house on fire? Her husband's house on fire? Y'all be careful, okay? Be careful. People, you know, they're not taking things lightly no more. People are out here going to witchcraft to teach people a lesson. People are going out here to do all kind of things to get somebody back for breaking their heart, not even understanding this person has a problem. You know, somebody, I need help, I need healing. They don't see that. They just dog me out. They just did me any kind of way. They don't care about me. And it's like, no, it's not that. I can't stop. You know, it's an impulse. It's like eating. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And it can be that serious for people. You know? But look at the big picture. What do you really want? What do you really need to be safe, to be secure, and to be satisfied? Mentally, physically, emotionally. Because sex is all fun and well until you're here. And here, then it's like, what? I gotta sacrifice. What? I'm getting a divorce. What? I'm losing everything. Why? Over sex? No, it's not. It's over not being healed. Not dealing with deep-rooted issues that are affecting your life. Let's get some self-care advice for the earth signs, because this is heavy and it's deep. It really is. It's not no easy just, oh, you know, this is real. This is a real issue. And child sexual abuse, you know what I mean, is really prevalent in our society, and it's not talked about enough. It's not spoke on enough, and it's a lot of adults that's going around here that's dealing with it. They're dealing with it. They're dealing with memories. They're dealing with thoughts, urges, desires. And, you know, from when they were a child, they're still bothered. And it's like, it's hard. I understand. It's like any other addiction. Drinking, smoking, sex, eating. Eating is a big addiction that people don't like to talk about too. But it's a real thing. I'm going to tell you, emotional eating, when you're sad, when you're hurt, and the people in the U.S. are big on it. It's an issue. So I know I talked about sex a lot because we got all these lover cards and courts, but I want to say also doing things that aren't good for your body, period. Not working out, not drinking water, you know, drinking too much alcohol. You know, it's like one thing affects the next. So you're depressed, so you drink. When you drink, you get horny. You get ready. Which you stay ready anyway. That alcohol, when that alcohol hits, I got to have it. We just talking about it. We just being real with this. Because we can right here. In this space, we can be real with it. What's going on. And it's okay. I'm not judging you. I understand. My issue may not be the same, but I'm not perfect. I'm not without issue that I have to constantly work hard to deal with and to heal. That's why this is healing for me. Just doing this. It's healing. Hang on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so before I left, we were talking about, we talked about the shadow work that needs to be done, or what needs to be looked at, which is our behaviors as far as sexuality, how we're showing up in our relationships, the relationships we're choosing to engage in with people, you know, and what those relationships, how those relationships affecting us in the long run, how they're affecting our body. Someone needing to release something or someone, looking at a bigger picture, being aware that a fiery climax is approaching. Also, you know, somebody needs to make a decision. I think this decision is about moving on, moving forward. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Pay attention, notice repetitive signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. I also want to touch on, based on the information in this reading, you know, the cards that have come out and what we talked about as far as like childhood abuse, neglect, and things of that nature, childhood sexual abuse. Even somebody could have been sex trafficked. You know, I need to say that as well, which can cause for an overactive, like I said, sexual centers, hypersexuality, things of that nature. But not only that, this can cause an imbalance in your chakras. Definitely. Having cords, someone needs to do a cord removal ritual or ceremony, where you, like, you know, you could be like letting go of the people that you no longer associate with, that could still be in your energy field, that you still have cords of attachment to, because they're pulling on your energy, you're pulling on their energy, and it's just not a good situation. Okay, one way to help you, because what I'm seeing here, this is someone who is living and dealing in their lower chakras. Okay, this is the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root chakra. Okay, now I actually made some beetroot juice. I have it here. Okay, this is the beetroot juice I made. I just want to say I juiced this, and this has beetroot, this has strawberry, and a little bit of carrot. Okay, a lot of strawberry, and that helps with some people, the bitter taste with beets. So I love it. It's good, but just be aware that beets do stain. I'm gonna do a video with me juicing and talking about the juices and the different chakras and how to help heal. But this can help. Stuff like this is what helps heal those areas down there that could be overactive or thrown off or out of balance. Because if you are going through this and experiencing this, what I've been talking about, your chakras are definitely out of whack. You're going to have underactive and you're going to have overactive chakras. But once your chakras are in balance, your life will be in balance. Your behavior will be in balance. Your thoughts will be in balance. Okay? Someone's mental health is a little off right now. It needs to be paid attention to. Somebody needs to take time to see about themselves. Okay, new abundance and exciting opportunities. Music for manifesting. On another note, because we've been kind of talking about this and this kind of can get to a drag, I want to come up out of that energy and lift that energy up. Okay, I want to, that's the point of these readings. It's not just a dragging. You need to do this, you need to look at this. Yes, but how can I, what are the tools? The tools are the juice. The tools are the chakra healing vibration music. Okay, it's reading up on chakras, it's getting your chakras balanced, it's getting a personal reading, it's getting a massage. Okay, it's getting okay, so music for manifesting, ways of prosperity, and blessed change. This is for someone here doesn't realize, they think when they have sex they're doing it for a feeling. Yes, they're doing it, you know, but it's deeper than that. Someone here is very prosperous, and when they give their self to someone, they are essentially giving them money. Even if you're getting paid for it, what you're giving them, you're not getting back in return. Okay, is this making sense? What I'm just saying, like, okay, say you having sex. Because I'm going there with y'all right now. Say you having sex, okay, an hour, $1,000 an hour. I'm giving y'all the high end, okay? I'm being nice now. Look, say you getting paid $1,000 an hour to make it do what it do, but you really worth $10,000 an hour. So by sleeping with this person, they giving you $1,000 an hour, but when they get off of you, they got $10,000 worth of energy. Now they can go manifest. Now they can go meet the love of their life. Now they can go win the lottery. Now they can go get their new house and all this. They taking from you, you know, but they're not taking it from you because you're giving it to them. You think it's a fair exchange. What I'm telling you is it's not. You're selling yourself short. This is another layer to it. Okay? But there's a blessed change happening. So we had that passion united, authority, and universe. You know, the universe is trying to do something new with this passion that you have inside of you. The universe wants to take this passion that you have and wants to use it in a more constructive way that's not going to hurt you and that's not going to harm you and that's not going to be a fleeting feeling. That's going to be something that can last you, something that can sustain you, something that can create a legacy for you. Okay? That is possible. You can have that. No matter what you've done, or matter you can have that if you want. If it's something you want. Because you have ways of prosperity, you're able to manifest, and you know, there's blessings. There's blessings. There's a blessed change. So, I mean, this situation can get better. Now, yeah, you still may have to atone. And you still might have to make a sacrifice. You're going to lose something. You're going to have to give up something. You know, you may have to give up tender. You know, you may have to, something going to have to give. You know, you might have to pay somebody back. You might have to pay somebody, you know, I don't know. You know better than me. But, okay, once you do this, then you're in a position for this. Once you get you together, once you pay your bills and pay your dues, the universe has something for you. But you can't jump, you can't get there without going through this. Okay? That's why it's important to look at your shadow. Okay, you can't avoid it. You can't sidestep it. You can't out-talk it. You can't do none of that. You have to look straight square in the face at what has happened, what was your role in it, and at these consequences that's coming down. Good, bad, ugly. As well as the blessings. You know, this could also be, you know, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. This is a shadow work reading, okay? But still, there's people who don't have this problem, okay? This is one of the longest readings I've ever done, but it's okay. But there's some people who their experience shows up in the opposite way. Everybody doesn't get abused or molested and then they just start, you know, becoming promiscuous. They may have a period where they do that. They may not. They may become celibate or abstinent to where they don't have any interest in sex at all. Okay? That is very possible. That is another part of sex addiction, actually. That's a trip, right? Being abstinent can be part of sex addiction. That tripped me out when I heard it, but it's true. But what the universe is telling you, use that energy. If you're one of these people in your sex addiction and it shows up as you not having sex, as you being celibate because of whatever reason, and you don't feel comfortable with sex or whatever, you don't feel comfortable in your body, whatever, use this to manifest what you want, to manifest healing, to manifest the life that you are living. Because you can please yourself and you can manifest on orgasm by yourself. You don't need somebody else that's taking from you. You can encircle that energy within yourself. That's another video for another day. But yes, don't let it go to waste, because you have it for a reason. It's not anything to be ashamed of. It's not anything. That passion, most healers, I put a post up about this like last month, about how healers, the most powerful healers have a lot of sexual energy. And people look at them in a sexual manner, thinking they want sex from them, when they really want healing. They really want nurturing. They really want care. They really want to be held and loved by that person. But it gets translated into sex, when that's not. It's more to it than that. It's way more to it than that. And you know, by doing this shadow work, you can get to that more. You can get to that more. Okay. So, whew, yeah, this is deep. This is deep, 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 earth signs. But it's good. It's good. Go ahead and go through it. Get through it so you can get to your blessings. So you can get to your new beginning. So you can get to your prosperity. Okay? You know I love you. You know I'm here for you. If you need a personal reading, book a personal reading with me. I'm here for you. I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot. Okay? And I'm 100% not about to judge you. So, if you want to talk, I'm here. Okay? This is our reading. You know I love you. I'll be back. I have more readings coming. If you haven't checked out the dream healing and revealing, is talking about evaluating your dreams that you're having, repeated dreams, scary dreams, nightmares. We're going to be getting into all of that, so be on the lookout for that. There is going to be a playlist for dreams healing and revealing. All right, remember to like, share, and subscribe on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, and donate if you feel the desire to. I would love that. Okay, I will see you next time. Little healing crystal. Ciao.
Cause you know, I know, you know you lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying.
Relentless ever, relentless ever, inevitable that I win. Never say never again. Though a facade is the way to pretend. Never be basic again. A stage ain't for the faint-hearted. Processed it all, but I ain't bought it. But thank God I can thank God. Fell in a miserable state. When you fuck with a look in your face. Wake up alone when the weather get lonely, and you be the only one that you can blame. Shit ain't the same as though when it was plain. Focus and aim and go hard in the pain. Fuck with K, affect when you granted. High on the prize and you roar like a lion. Soar like an eagle without all the lion. Trying to be something you not. I say I got, you say you got. I say I'm not, you say you tried. If it happened to me, then it happened to you. Or someone you know, or someone you fuck with. A lot of shit looking